Fuck your feelings. Throw them away. They will never ever serve you at all. So back in 2022, I was a very emotional guy. I really went with my feelings, went with like the flow of life instead of planning it, setting goals. And sure, a lot of arguments could be made that, oh yeah, if you go by the flow, you'll have fun, you'll have enjoyment, you'll have peace. I disagree. I'd sit around on my phone and I'd scroll literally all day on TikTok. I was a very addicted TikTok guy. Then I'd go play video games like Warframe, Minecraft, Destiny. I'd sleep whenever I want, wake up whenever I want. I went with my feelings. And my life was so bad. Not because I didn't really enjoy it. Sure, I enjoyed it by the definition. I was having fun. I did whatever I wanted to. I played whatever game I wanted for however long. Nobody really stopped me. But I had shit health. I had shit mental health. I couldn't focus. I didn't get good grades. I didn't get the physique I wanted. I was having trouble with my friends and relationships or whatever. I wasn't really good at it. I wasn't really navigating it perfectly. And so was I really enjoying my life? Whatever I just said, you might have related to at least a couple of them. So are we really enjoying our lives when we go with our feelings? When we say that, okay, I'll just do whatever I feel like doing? Because you've done it all your life. You've never really set proper goals. You might have said a couple that, oh yeah, I want to do this by this, but then they were not really smart, they're not really accurate or effective. So you kind of just went with the flow. Not one moment in your life has your feelings ever helped you. Trusting your feelings kept you where you were. Trusting your feelings made it so that you didn't study for that exam, and then you had to sit in that exam and now sit with the fact that you haven't studied anything and you're kind of guessing the answers. You're feeling a lot of pressure in your brain because you're like, fuck, I didn't really study for this. Listening to your feelings didn't get you the physique you wanted. You're still kind of small. You're still kind of like, just there. Like you don't have you have some muscle, but not much muscle. Your feelings convinced you that sleeping late is okay and waking up late is okay. And you feel really shit when you wake up, even though you don't really, you're like, wait, I got 8 to 9 hours of sleep. How am I still tired? Because you're sleeping at random times. You're not having a consistent sleep schedule. When you have school or something you have to wake up for, you sleep late anyway. And then you wake up sleep deprived. Listening to your feelings puts you in those positions. So is it really okay? Are we really enjoying our lives when we listen to our feelings and we listen to our emotions and we're just going with the flow? Are we going somewhere with that? If you really think about it, in very, very small circumstances, and even then, listening to your feelings gets you nothing. So why don't we just say fuck it? Why don't we just throw our feelings out the door? Because until now, we're not smart enough, we're not really like that advanced or high intellectuals, where listening to our emotions and our feelings really like puts us in a good position, because you know that that's not true, especially for like people in our level. Maybe when we get older and really, really like rich and wise, listening to our emotions and going with the flow might be smart, but right now that's not sufficeable. Just throw them out the window. Make a plan. You know what you need to do. So whenever you feel like doing something, just do the opposite. When you feel like sitting in bed when you wake up, and I still have this problem, when we sit in bed, like when we wake up and we just kind of sit there on our phones, you know you should be getting up and gonna go do something, but you don't. You just listen to your feelings and you're like warm in your bed and you just scroll. You're like, okay, I'll get up in 30 minutes. And then you do that every day. 30 minutes becomes 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours spent just in your bed. Not at once, but you can imagine the amount of time you waste sitting in bed. And then you wake up, you brush your teeth, and then you kind of just like play video games in the morning or just scroll on your phone. You don't get your assignments done. You don't study. You don't do anything productive. And so you waste away the whole day. And then at the end of the day, you're not really sleepy because you haven't done anything. And so you sleep late anyway. And then that cycle repeats. Why are we not sick of this yet? We're clearly not sick of it. We don't want it to happen, but we're not sick of it enough because our feelings have convinced us that it is okay. Your feelings have convinced you that the position you're in is completely fine. And I believe right now is the best time for you to just say fuck you to your feelings, because you need to have this level of hatred for it because it puts you in a position where you don't want to be. A lot of people will listen to this and think, no, but then you should listen to your emotions. You should do what you feel like doing. But if you're having like at least 10 brain cells left in your brain, you know that does not help you. That has never helped you. What has helped you is when you studied when you didn't feel like doing it. When you went to the gym anyway, you had to work out properly. You trained hard instead of just training like a little flabby person. You ate the foods you were supposed to eat. You went to sleep on time. You woke up on time. In school, you focused on what they were teaching. When you came back home, you rested properly instead of just wasting your brain away playing video games all day. You need to have this level of I can't live like this. You need to say that to yourself over and over again. My mission is to make young men just like me and younger men do me figure out that their lives are not what they want to be. They've listened to their emotions, they've listened to what other people told them to do for so long, and they got convinced and brainwashed, where we kind of just go with the flow nowadays. And I hate going with the flow, and I bet you do too. Going with the flow has got us nothing in life. Nothing. Going with the flow was fun in the moment. I completely agree. Sometimes when I still go with the flow in things, it's still fun, especially when you're socializing and you're with people that like your friends and family. Going with the flow is amazing. But for the rest of your life, you know that you can't live like that. The reason why you don't have self-respect, the reason why you feel really slow and sloppy and feel like you're slacking every single day, why you feel like you can't have that conversation with that person, why you feel like you can't, study hard enough because you're like, wait, I watch all these study videos and I can't study. It's because you listen to your feelings. You listen to what your heart tells you. And your heart is amazing with love and relationships, but it's not really good with everything else. You need to throw it out the window, throw your feelings out the window and think, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to be doing, like a military person. I'm going to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to study hard. I'm supposed to work out hard. I'm supposed to sleep on time, wake up on time. I'm supposed to respect myself. Say these things to yourself. It's not illegal to do that. And then once you do, you feel this fire in you waking up being like, I want more out of life. And if you think I sound cringe or you think a message like this sounds cringe, you clearly are still listening to your feelings because it's telling you that where you are right now is okay. But if you're being honest with yourself, you know that where you are is not okay. You want more out of life. You have so much passion. You have so many desires and dreams. Why don't you go and start doing things every single day to get them? People who achieve their dreams, they don't achieve it by some random day they wake up and do something nice and they blow up. Artists who make music who blow up, YouTubers who make videos who blow up, they don't just randomly get a video that blows them up and they just ride that forever. They post very regularly. Artists go and make songs, hate the songs, but post them anyway, and then randomly one song blows up, and it's not because it was just an overnight thing. It's because they've been working hard every single day and night to get what they want. Now, you know what you want out of life. It could be a very large goal, or it could be a very small goal. Whatever it is, you know that if you worked hard at it every single day, you know what I'm talking about, you'll get it. You don't have to hear it from me, you know it's true. And if you want to join this community and you want to join this movement, click the subscribe button. If you want to see more videos from me right now, click the like button. It tells me that you like these type of videos. And if you want to see more videos from me right now, click the face down there and you'll see a bunch of videos from me and you can click which one you want to watch. I hope to see you in another one.